Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Fireblade Resurrection. Now, David wasn't really in the last video, were you?
No.
But you were in the first one, when we did the back wheel. So we've just went and got our new wheel and tyre for the bike, the tyre for the bike, haven't we? And we've got a bracket to make for the rear indicators, and that's us ready to rock. Hey, get the old Fireblade back. So do you want to help me get this tyre on? Let's rock and roll. Right, you guys, just struggling away to get this front wheel back on again. Well, not struggling, that's not true. It's basically, you guys, when it comes to these bikes, getting the brake caliper back on to the front is especially difficult. This is a 16-inch front wheel, and trying to get on is really difficult because we've got a short hose and we can't get the caliper on when the wheel's up in place, and we can't get the caliper in when it's down on the ground, so I have to make a little gap at the bottom. And that's us perfectly positioned to get these calipers on. I've done the other side just now, but guys, just for lack of space, I'm really just going to have to bang it on just the best I can right here. And I'll give you a look once we're done. Right, you guys, sorry, just not enough room at all, is it, son? But young David here is putting back on the bolts onto the brake caliper, aren't you, darling?
Yeah.
We just put the new wheel on and put the axle through. Can you get it any more? Right, and do the bottom one. Do the bottom one, you turn that, my boy. Look at this, no problem, my boy.
Do we put the ratchet on?
Just once you get it tight, and we'll put it on. Right, so tighten up with the ratchet. Here he goes. Look at this.
I can't move.
Oh, it's good. That's it tight then. What about the bottom one? I'll give it a good tighten as well, but don't worry about it. You got it? That's it. You got it. Well done, you. On it goes. And tight already?
Tight.
That's it. I'll nip them up later. Right, what about the big bad boy that's down there beside you? You can do the bolt that goes into the axle. And I think I set that up for you okay, son. I think it should be right.
That's right.
Aye. Right down. Pull back towards yourself. That's it. And then push forward. Push forward. That's it. Just take your time, darling. It's a big bolt. Right, push the ratchet forward. That's it. And pull down again. No, a wee bit too far. It's okay. Right, and then push it forward again. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't even jump in to help because we're kind of stuck for space, aren't we, big boy?
Can get the
Let's see if I can move it up like that. Move it towards me. That's it. You got it. Right, pull towards you. Stop. Push forward. Back. Need it clicking. Right, pull back towards you now. That's it. Now you do that. Can you do that fast?
No.
No. You're doing brilliant. Just tell me when you've had enough, and I'll do it. It's just to give you an idea, because that is a big bolt.
I can't do it.
I'll do it. You're no worries, son. Right, you guys. So what we'll do is we'll loosen this off, won't we, son? The tie strap. Just about there. But let's get this baby down off the paddock stands. Shift all this to the side just for a minute. You ready, son?
Yeah.
You do the front one and the back. I think I'll pull this back over here just a bit. See this working with no room? It is really annoying. Right, so with the ratchet straps on, just in case, back one's still upright. And you know something, you guys? It is so easy that David could do this. It really is. One, right, tight enough. We need a new garage, don't we, son?
Yeah.
Big style. Yeah, big style new garage. Right, let's get the back down. We'll get the stand. We'll get the side stand out. Go down and watch yourself. That's just from loosening it off and on. We'll get the side stand down. We can rock the bike over once we've got them. So we're in total safety, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now the bike can't fall over my way.
Can't fall over.
It goes over this way. Excellent. Oh, I'm glad that job's done. That's just a complete pain. Yeah, but why don't I just... Let's stay in there, okay? Yeah, leave that there. Right, you guys, so bracket time. And as you can see, I found a piece of galvanised metal, which is awesome. And we basically need to cut this to size, just nip off these ends like that, nip off the back, and then we'll twist either sort of side round, the wings round like that. Maybe shape them a little bit as well to make it look nice, and get it up onto the bike. So just because of lack of tools, you guys, you know, my tool collection really needs updated, especially with metalworking tools and stuff like that, you know. So we'll just crack on with what we've got and make this bracket. And I think what I'll do is actually I'll just leave it galvanised for the MOT, because that's tomorrow, and then I'll take it back off and I'll paint it black later, and just make it as a, so it looks just as a feature of the bike. You guys, so not very pretty, let me tell you, but for lack of tools we're just going to hit this like this and run the grinder down it. And obviously just using wood so that we don't damage the grinder or the floor or anything like that, you know. So here we go. That will have scored a good line now. There we go. Yeah, pretty much perfect. That's what we want. Want that all cut right the way across there. So that's really good actually. And the thing we've got to watch out for in the UK is we can't have sharp edges, you know, on a vehicle like this, for example. Because you can imagine, you know, if you hit someone by mistake, you know, what could turn into was a bump could actually turn into something very quite serious. You know, it could really hurt someone. So it's a good rule, you guys. Right, I think we'll just go for it this way again, just so I can see it just that little bit better. This part here, let's see, just get it back and lined up again. I don't want to force it too much. Let's go, let's see what we can do here. So you guys, it's a bit like taking a sledgehammer to a 1-inch nail, you know, but it certainly did the job, and it's actually a little thicker than I thought. And wait till it cools down. It's just it's not too bad actually. But what we'll do is we'll cut off at this. We'll cut as far along off this bit as we can, and then we'll measure up there just to take away all that garbage bits of metal. And guys, I will paint this. You know, I'll definitely take it back off and paint it. So please don't think I'm too rough. I can be pretty rough, but please don't think I'm too rough. Yeah. So basically, we'll do this. One day we'll have a vise, proper cutting tools, it'll be awesome. Right. Ooh, we'll have to wait till that cools down a little bit, you guys. It's a wee bit hot. But basically, still a bit hot. Try and get as far across here as I possibly can. As far across as we possibly can. And I'll show you just in a minute why I'm having to be quite careful with this one. But yeah, so hopefully what we're going to do here is we're going to cut and fold the little flaps round and get some holes drilled, and hopefully that'll be a good bracket. But again, what we'll do is paint it, you know, we'll give it a bit of a undercoat black, maybe matte black I should say, a little bit of lacquer, and it'll be absolutely spot on. See this camera work while you're filming, you guys. Goodness me, it's not easy, let me tell you. But you know, that's where the original bracket went, you guys, you know. And actually it has been just rubbing off the fairing just underneath there, you know. But the problem I've got is that if I turn this back like that, I don't think it's going to fit. I mean, it's so close, it's no real. You know, and I'm not really sure I want it rubbing off the plastics like that all the time, you know. So I'm just wondering whether I put it a bit lower and have the number plate cover it, and then do something with this bit here, you know, get more of that carbon fibre look, whatever it is, you know. Oh, what should I do? Should I go under like that? I think I probably could. It'd be really tight, you know, and I get the number plate back on underneath. Not hugely happy. You know, it's only when you sort of come to do the job you sort of see the bits or the flaws in your plan, as it were, you know. You see, and of course the other option that we've got is if I just get it on there just to what we need, I could actually bend the metal down the way, like that. So it's hidden up beside, well, is it hidden behind the number plate? Probably not, actually. What to do, what to do? I wonder when that's back on tight, I wonder if it's up like that. I bet you it is. I've just left it off at the moment, you guys can get access to the screws and the bolts in the back of here. I'm wondering when that's on, is that going to be up tight? I think it is, you know. We'll risk it. I think we risk it. Well, you get no points for doing nothing, so let's just go for it. I think, you guys, I'm going to try and make this bracket bend down just slightly. Let's see what we've got going on here. We'll have to unclip these indicators from this altogether, won't we? So here we go, look, one at a time, let's see. So this green wire goes into this little one here. We'll pop him out. Doesn't want to come out. Oh, that's the other indicator. Why are you not coming out? Okay, and then the black goes into there. So let's just remember that, because this thing I always do. I always do jobs like this, and then I'll go away somewhere and I forget where things went. So let's see, this green goes back into here somehow. Yeah, it's very tight in there. This one goes back in there, didn't it? So we'll just pop them in there for now. What was that one, wasn't it? You see what I mean? Ooh, start to doubt yourself on camera. That's us got a piece of the bracket off. Now I need to get this other one off. And again, you guys, I just pre-loosened this before I switch back on. Now these are, is that a green wire? Yeah. Let's see where this one's at. Yeah, let's see where this one's at. Where are you going, you guys? What's happening here? Oh, it's a failed. That's it there. Look. That's that one there. They must have had some kind of an idea behind this at the time. So then this black goes into this orange one. See? Oh my goodness. My goodness me. So, black into orange. And this one back over into here. And I just want to just double check and see if this is all working, because I don't want to put it all back together again. That didn't flash right to begin with though. Yeah, it seems to be okay, you guys. Right. I'll show you what I'm doing in just a second, you guys, but I think I'm going to try and be as clever as I can possibly be. I've just opened up these holes a bit. These are the original bracket bolts. And I think what we're going to try and do is get this bracket in behind like that, go through the upper holes so the number plate's up a little bit. And I think that'll be just the shot, but I could be wrong. Drilled some holes here, and I will get new bolts, you guys. These are all just awful. Look at them. But we'll pop these on just for the minute. I've just widened the holes, so what I'll maybe do is just put a piece of really thick duct tape in there just to protect this little bit here from going. But I think that will go on there like really nicely. I'll show you in a minute, you guys. See what you think. Yeah, because then, you guys, that basically gives me, instead of the number plate being down here, it's up and covering that whole bit there. So I'm just wondering if I can get that piece in there, but again, it's trying to get the indicators in. See on this one, just, you know what I mean, it's just touching the, just don't like that, you know, I don't want that, you know, when you're going along on the bike, that's what would happen. Right, so that's it on, well, I'm just holding it on obviously just now, and I've left really big tails just to see what I've actually got to work with, but that looks really good, and the number plate's a lot further away from the tyre itself, which is awesome. So you guys, how do we do this bit? That is the burning question, because I don't personally want it to be seen. I'm just wondering whether I could just take it right there and actually just get it back. I wonder. Trial and error, you guys, trial and error, mostly error, but trial and error nonetheless. Right, so strangely enough, you guys, using the right tool for the right job for a change. Metal working hammer. I just want to take it down a little bit, and of course I don't want to cut too much off. I've left myself a great margin for error there, which is awesome. Yeah, both sides have basically got a real good margin for any errors. Like I said, you guys, it's so easily done, especially when you're not a pro like me. You basically have to just get things right, you know. Let me see if I can just tell you what, why don't I just turn this the other way like this? That'd be a smart idea. So yeah, so guys, listen, I'm not a pro, okay, so just get by with what I've got. There we go. We're starting to look good now, you guys, starting to look good. But how far back can I take this, I wonder? I wonder if this is bendable by hand. It is. You know, got a nice kind of rounded edge there, actually, that's really good. So if I do it this way, I will get a rounded edge. Sorry you guys, I made a shot. How are we looking now? How are we looking now? Right, hold on. Don't go too, so I'm so sorry you guys, this is not easy. It has to be. There'll be some of you professionals out there saying, oh come on dude, deary me. Well, maybe not deary me because you're not Scottish, but you know, let's see. So I'm going to draw a hole through there because they don't line up. It doesn't, guys, it just, oh shoot, sorry, wrong way around. Oh, it's tight. It's just so tight. You know? Just wonder if I should make the bend further along, you know? And bring it back in again. Or go back to the bottom. I don't want to do that. Or can we just get it straight in the middle? Hey, 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 hold on, hold on. Let me just get it right there. Cover the holes. Drill 2 new holes. Oh boys, we're on. We are on. We are flipping well on. That is what we're going to do. Alright, so let's go mobile, you guys. You know something? The original holes for the bracket itself are actually fine. And as you can see, I've left a big tail on. Oh, sorry. I've left a big sort of tail on just on the end so I could cut it away. And I can strip that right back. You know something, I got this done a little bit sooner than I thought. I'm just wondering whether I should just paint it, you guys, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's see. So basically I'm going to give it a good rub down with the grinder. Let's get this off. Oh, there we go. We'll give it a good rub down with the old grinderette, get all these sharp edges away so it's nice and smooth. And yeah, I'm just wondering, cause I'm pretty sure I've got primer. And I could prime it. And then paint it maybe, you know? But let me just clean this up, take those tails off, and I'll put it back on. Let's see where we're at. Oh, right you guys, so the one that's connected at the moment is definitely the right indicator, so this stands to reason must be the left. This is this way around, dude. Here we go. So that is the right hand indicator there, you guys. So this stands to reason this is the left. So let's just make sure we're the right way around first. Let's go into this, let's see. Usually when you've made a hole quite tight, you can normally just thread it with whatever you're putting through it, like that. And I'll still put the nut on the back. Is that coming all the way down? It is that. And obviously it's got to face this way. So let's see how well we do. Typical. Wonder if no, we can't force that. What I'll do is I'll force on with the nut on the other side, you know. So that's that one. And I want to connect these wires back up, don't I really? That would be the smart thing to do. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, we're still going to have to drill a hole there, like you guys, just to make this all fit. But we are looking extremely tight, which is great. Right guys, so we've got a couple of gallons of gasoline. Nothing seems to be dripping, there we go. Come on. It's got fuel in it, but I want it to be full. Full up for our MOT. Oh, right you guys, so we are on. And you know when I generally, you know, when we take the bikes down to the MOT station or the vehicle testing station, they really appreciate it, you know, if it's clean. You know, most motorbike mechanics are obviously enthusiasts, and they really, oh man, we're running out, and they really do like that. Very cool thing to do. What we'll do is we'll just give them a quick polish up to make them look really good. Still can't remember if it's a him or a her the kids were on about. Yeah, this is just basically just going over it now, tightening everything up, making sure that all the jobs that I've done are right enough. Boy, she'll be looking good. No, it's a he. He'll be looking really good. Yeah, so guys, this is like a dry clean, as I like to call it. I've got some of this real scratch remover stuff as well, T-Cut. I'm just wanting to try it on a couple of little bits. It's been a while since I've used T-Cut actually. But I've had to use it. So there's a little scrape here. There's a scrape there, but I think that's, oh, is it coming out? Oh boy, look at that, it's coming out. It's come out. Yeah, and you know, it just makes it look really good for its vehicle test, you know, the guys can see you take care of your bike. And it's nice for them to work on, which is absolutely fair. Let's see if we get a couple of these scratches out while we're here. Right, so we're not warmed up yet. As you can see, we're looking good. Everything seems to be working. Passing light, yeah, baby. Just take a minute to warm up. I think that's 3 cylinders, you guys. Tripod out the way, we don't need that just now. You can see what I'm working on though, you guys. Very tight space. Come on baby. Warm up. Well guys, as you can see, the Fireblade has passed its motor vehicle inspection and it's parked on the road now, which I'm so chuffed about. And yeah, I think the only thing that needed to be done was it was a steering bearing. It was a wee bit loose, so we just changed it over. A couple of fork seals, and that was it really. Everything else seemed to work absolutely fine. So that's her. She's got 2 brand new tyres on. Let's have a look. 2 brand new tyres on. So I'll have to scrub them in. You know, you guys, if you ever change your tyres on a bike, maybe 50 miles, take it easy, just scrub in new tyres, you know. So as you'll see, I've still got the red line on there, and I haven't even come across onto this part yet. It still looks a bit of what you call laminated, I suppose, but we can just have a look at that. quite possibly one of the best looking bikes ever built, but hey ho, that's me. And he is looking good for 20 years old, let me tell you. He really is. Yeah, so one of the things that sort of came out to figure out as well, as you'll see my helmet down there, is just the angle of the action cam. I'm so used to kind of sitting almost upright on the bandit, but with this you're kind of hunched over, so I have to kind of adjust it. So on the way back in the road here, some of you that follow the vlogs might recognise this, that's the Clodagh down there, the Clodagh Bridge. And guys, we've been up to Glenlattrick where you can see that wind turbines. We've been to Dallas, we've been to Pluscarden Abbey, all that sort of places as well. So I just thought I'd take him down this road just now and give him a wee blast. So what we'll do is, about 2 or 3 miles back to Elgin, we'll jump on the bike, and we'll try and get the angle just right, and then we'll roast on. But we'll have to take him out for about, I've been out maybe about 20 miles now. I need another 30 miles, so I think maybe tomorrow we'll zip out and do a wee blast down the coast or something if it's nice. But as you can see, you guys, it is absolutely roasting in our area today. It's so hot. Really, really hot. So I'm not going to go too far. Yeah, there we go. After all that hard work, eh? Right, so guys, let's head back to Elgin. I think I've got the camera at the right angle, but we'll soon find out, eh? Let's go. Okay. Like I said, I can't gun at you guys until these tyres are properly bedded in. But what a beautiful day, eh? Absolutely smashing. Yeah, but even a corner like this, I'm still hung on yet. Hey, what a beautiful day! Whoa, but I'll tell you something, the bumps are quite something. The suspension's pretty tight. Sort of feel every bump, you know. Elgin coming up now, coming in from the south side, and as you can see, it's just absolutely beautiful today. The golf course. Dude. Yeah, so we're going to be doing quite a lot of these episodes, you guys, of cars, bikes and boats. And again, we're very much at the stage where it's a lot of practice. You know, everything's a bit of a practice for me at the minute. So I hope you do enjoy what we're doing at least. But yeah, we'll do much more with the big bikes, and a bit more with the Land Rover coming up as well, with the boat, you know, all that sort of stuff, caravan stuff, you name it, we'll do it all. And that's us in. So listen guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the next episode of Cars, Bikes and Boats.